To access any of the curriculum resources from the shared drive, you'll start by going to your Google Drive. You can access that from the waffle by clicking here and select Drive. On the left-hand side, you'll see Shared Drives. Click there, and you'll see Harvey 152 Curriculum Resources 2021. Click on that. Here you've got folders for all of the different content areas. So let's say you want to find ELA resources, you'll click there. And curriculum guides and assessments, you can click there. And now you've got a breakdown of the curriculum guides and assessments for each grade level. So let's say you wanted to find something for 5th grade. Click on 5th. And here's the 5th grade ELA scope and sequence. And here are all the resources for the units, the ELA units for grade 5, unit 5, grade 5, unit 6, so on. So you can click on those separate units and you'll find all the resources inside that folder. One thing to note is that all of the resources in the shared drive are shared among all teachers. So you can't edit these files directly, right? And that doesn't matter for certain files, like perhaps the curriculum app. You may just want to read that. You just need to be able to view this file. So you don't need to edit it directly. But some documents you may want to actually edit and assign to your students so that they can edit it as well, right? And you're not going to be able to do that directly from files here in the shared drive because, again, these are used by everybody in the district. All teachers have access to these, so you couldn't edit them directly. Otherwise, you would be editing the original file. So what you do instead is you're going to make a copy of this file, right? So to do that, you just click on the file that you want. You say, all right, I want this compare and contrast myths file so I can assign that to my students. All you need to do is right click on it and select make a copy. The copy of this file is going to go into your drive, not the shared drive. The shared drive is the folder essentially that all teachers are able to access files from. Your drive, only you are able to access the files that are in your drive. So when you make a copy of any of these folders or any of these files, right, and you can make a copy of any one you want simply by right-clicking on it and choosing make a copy, and you can do that for as many as you need. Then to actually go back and access those files to find them so that you can edit them or assign them to your students, then you leave the shared drive and you go to My Drive, and this is your personal drive where any files that you've copied will be stored, right? So you'll see straight away I have mine at the top here is that copy of compare and contrast that I just copied from the shared drive. But if you have a lot of files and you can't find yours immediately, then you can go over here to recent, and that's going to give you a list of the most recent files that you've worked with. So if you make a copy of a whole bunch of files, you can just go into recent and they'll all be up here at the top so that you're able to find them quickly. Then what I would recommend is make a folder for yourself so that you're able to find those files at a later date, right? And you can always do that by going to New and Folder. And let's say this was, I believe I took this from grade 5, unit 2, files. I'll click create. So now I've created a folder in my own drive, and I can take any files that I've copied from the shared drive and I can just drag them right into that by clicking and dragging it up there, right? I can do the same thing here. I'm going to click on it and drag it up, and right when that turns blue, I can just let go and it'll drop it in that folder. And there they are. You'll be able to find them whenever you need them. So that's how to access files from the shared drive, and then how to make copies of those files and add them to your own drive so that you're able to edit them or assign them to students and so forth. All right, any questions, just let me know.